6 a.m. and I can't go back to bed. I figured I would watch the sunrise. It's raining and it's also my rest day for running, so that was kind of convenient. So since I'm not going on a run today, I figured I would spend my time getting a couple of things done for work. Mostly just to kind of get a jump on the day, and I'm the only one awake, so it doesn't really matter if I'm working right now. And the cool thing about this whole Airbnb is I get to work there, but I get to see that, and I mean that's incredible. So here I don't mind working, especially in the morning, because I mean, come on. Also, Savannah and I went to go get coffee yesterday, and we didn't finish it, which means I could have my second favorite type of coffee, which is day after coffee, which is a close second to brand new coffee. Savannah's up, so I think we're gonna go get new coffee, not used coffee. I've been watching a lot of the shows or the YouTube channels where people go into the restaurants and order with like 360 cameras. So hopefully this might be like that. I don't know. It's pretty windy and stormy today, so we're not doing much. We're kind of just chilling here. The nice thing about it being stormy and windy is there's not a ton of people out, and it's also a Tuesday, so there's that too. I still really want to do that, and I think Savannah still wants to too. You still want to do the van thing eventually?
For like a week.
Yeah, we want to rent one. We don't want to buy one because it's just crazy expensive. But we just have to find the right price and the right time to go. So I ran through this area yesterday, and this entire beach was filled with people playing volleyball. This parking lot behind me was like full, and now today there's nobody. Which, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this. See this wicker chair and the blanket? That's how you do a beach day.
Yeah.
It's getting progressively windier, and there's an owl on his antenna.
Load it.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
You know, I've been really shocked on the amount of people that are from out of state. Not just out of state, but like on the other side of the country, like North Carolina, New York. Like that's like, I've made that trek. I've made the trek from west to east coast or east coast to west coast, and that's not an easy trek. There's a lot of people here that have done that.
Yeah.
pretty sure that garbage truck has a train horn. That's awesome. Alright, so today's a pretty chill day, so there's not a whole lot going on. And because of that, I figured I would do a song walkthrough with you. Also, this is the room we've been staying in. It's pretty nice. My only complaint is there's no the only window is this sliding glass door, and we can't leave that open. So there's not a lot of airflow, but small thing to complain about. It's a great room. All right, to give you a little context, this is the top of the set. So first song, yeah, that's basically it. So it's gonna be a faster song typically, but with that, we'll get into it.
If you're in the house, let's stand and let's get ready to worship the King.
Just fired tracks. And this is actually an original song, and I was the drummer that played on this album, which is kind of cool. It's called "Here Comes Heaven" by Madison Street Worship. Adjusting something on my P16. Actually, interesting fact, the drum set in this video is actually my 60s kit. We had it at the church for a little bit, and this is one of the Sundays that it was there, so. Super tight, kicking bass groove. Cymbal swell. Using the back side of my stick for the snare is one of those songs. Floor tom's pitched up. That's actually a 16-inch floor tom. Mostly just give that constant like tone, just to fatten up the bass line a little bit. Fun fact, that fill going into this section was completely spontaneous during the night of, but it worked. Sixteenth note groove. It all. Like that snare thing. This part's cool. Ba 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 ba. I have no idea what I just said. Nope, tuning my floor tom. Nope, changing sticks. Sometimes the sticks just feel weird, and I have to get a new one because it's too distracting to have the. Yeah, I'm weird that way. I love this tom part. It's kind of like a halftime groove, but not really. Now I'm adding the ride cymbal to kind of lift it a little bit, but still keep that halftime feel. This kick drum. This part's completely spontaneous too, going into the next section. I actually had to go back and learn it. Now we're full groove. And I'm doing 16th notes on my left foot to give that like 16th note feel. Well, actually 8th notes, sorry, not 16th notes. Still doing that fill just to keep the theme going. outro. Halftime feel, kind of going back to the bridge halftime feel, just bringing it to the outro. Full time. Same kind of feel, keeping that theme. You know, celebrating. And that's pretty much it. So a couple of things with that. I can kind of speak to this a little bit more just because I was able to play on it. When I was making the parts and like kind of like thinking about how the drums would interact with the song, I wanted to have like specific themes that were still that kept showing up throughout the song to give it like a cohesiveness and to make it feel like one piece of work instead of just like different sections pasted together. And one of the ways I did that was doing that fill, so that fill kept showing up as the song progressed, and that was like a way to kind of keep the drum beat still cohesive and make it feel like a complete unit, but still like give enough like definition between each section to know that you're in a different section. And the other thing would be like the halftime. So like during the bridge, doom 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 ka, doom 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 ka, is a similar, not exact, but a similar halftime to the outro. Just again to kind of like make it feel like a cohesive unit and to kind of like bring back familiarity. Whenever you're making any kind of artwork or anything like that, it's important to have like something that is familiar to the viewer or the listener. That way they can kind of latch onto that, especially if it's their first time listening or watching it. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions about the drum parts, just feel free to comment down below or message me on Instagram or whatever. Okay.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Loaded.
Yeah.